Sports Hit List, ladies and gentlemen, the best sports show on YouTube. I'm your host, Carl Kalange, and I'd like to wish everyone a happy, healthy, and safe holiday. So let me introduce our panel for today. Al, for the first time, welcome.
Let's go, cuz.
Nervous?
Nah, man.
You good?
Sports, baby. All day.
Anthony?
What's going
Where's
on,
the
sir?
suit? I was expecting a gold suit instead of blue.
Left at home today. You know, the purple and gold stay
Purple
home.
and
sir.
gold.
We have Khalid.
Yes,
Welcome to the show
sir.
for the first time.
Thank
Ready
you.
to go?
Thank you, yeah.
And Mike Miller, of course.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, how's it going, man?
Great,
Good? All right, so guys, we're in the first quarter of the NBA season. We have a big trade that happened. The Dallas Mavericks acquired Rajon Rondo from the Boston Celtics. And he went from the East Coast to the talented guard West Coast, the point guard filled West Coast. So my question for today is, how does he play into that equation of with Dirk, Chandler Parsons, Tyson Chandler, and Monte Ellis? Let's start with Al.
I honestly believe he impacts it offensively and defensively,
Okay.
but not the championship contender.
Not the championship contender.
No,
Really?
No. I don't think Dallas in itself is ready for that.
They're not ready for that.
No,
Really?
I don't think they're ready for that.
Anthony, your thoughts on Rondo going out west?
Personally, I disagree. I do think that they are contenders. I think he also makes them, if you want to, you know what I mean, because the West, everybody 1 through 6 is a contender. So
1 through 8.
yeah, you know, so if you want to put him a
1 through
notch
8.
up
It's really 1 through
in the
8.
middle, you can put him there. But he does make them a better team, and as long as he doesn't try to shoot or anything like that, he.
Okay. Colin, what are your thoughts on Rondo going to the West?
My thoughts, I agree with Anthony. He does make them more of a contender than they previously were. And for the main reason is Chandler Parsons. We know that he's the type of player, he can be explosive when he's getting the right shots. But he started off the season really great. He's been kind of lacking lately.
Inconsistent?
Yeah, he's been
out,
inconsistent. I feel like with a pass-first point guard like Rondo, who not only passes but knows how to get you the shots that you really want, I feel like Chandler Parsons will come around and that'll help them in the long run.
Before I get to you, I know you don't like Rondo.
How
I'm
do
going
you know?
to tell the fans why.
fans don't
I'm
know
going to let the
that.
fans know why Mike
The
Miller does
fans
not
do
like
not.
Rajon Rondo.
Okay.
When he was on the Boston Celtics, every single time I speak to Mike Miller about Rajon Rondo, I have to hear, oh, Rondo can't shoot, Rondo can't do this, he's just playing with a bunch of Hall of Famers, he doesn't add
Facts,
it.
ladies and
So
gentlemen.
now he's out west. Now he's in the Wild Wild West.
Correct.
And I know you were a Mavs fan, not a Mavs fan, but you like that team and the way they run their team.
Absolutely.
You think it's, what do you think of that?
I don't think the trade actually matters. I don't think it's a trade that we can definitely say is important. Like, for example, what would you say is Rondo's best attribute?
Rondo's best attribute when he played on the Boston Celtics was he was able to find players. He was able to get them in their spots. He was able to find players that are open, and he's always looking to pass first instead of shoot.
Okay, so offensively.
Offensive, right.
Okay, so how do you make the best offense better? Dallas had the #1 offense, 110 points before he came, 48% shooting. So their offense with Jameer Nelson already works. They run a flow offense, so they need shooters at that position.
Mm-hmm.
And so if he's one of the worst three-point shooters and mid-range shooters, then technically he does not even fit the offense. So I just think we've reached a point with Rondo is that we're living off of the Celtic days when they were good. Let's not forget the last 3 years, they were lottery teams.
Right.
So,
but not, sorry to cut you off, but remember he was hurt. He had an ACL injury.
He
didn't
wasn't
play.
hurt last year.
Last year he came in the middle of the season.
Right.
He-
And statistically this year, the offense has been worse for Boston when he's not playing. So I just think that we're getting into the hype of what Rondo was, and so we need to really wait to see. But honestly, you can't really judge the trade yet because their offense was already good.
Okay.
So unless they're going to win every game 150 to 85, they already had a good offense.
Okay.
But the Western Conference, that's the problem with the West. It's always offense first. He brings the defense tenacity to the Dallas Mavericks.
But what are we basing that on?
So do we agree with that in terms of Alfred's point about defense?
What do we base Rondo's defense off of? Like what
Steals?
Steals,
Steals,
there's a lot
mindset.
Hitting the neck as far
There's
as
advanced stats.
The way he
there's
played-
no
the way he
there's
puts
no
pressure on the point guard,
defensive
opposite
stats
guard.
to prove that he's a good. There's a perception that Rondo's a good.
There's advanced stats now. That
Okay, so one
unless
second,
we
Mike.
have-
Mike,
right.
let's see what you think about that. You
like
think he's a great
I
defender?
personally, yes, I do think he's a good. I wouldn't,
He's not a great defender.
You know what I mean? Like he's a for his position, he's a good defender. He can guard his position, and also on offense, I disagree with Mike. I feel that he does fit the offense because now when he looks left, He has Dirk Nowitzki on the wing.
Right.
He looks
Okay,
right.
but
He has Monte Ellis
And
on the
continuing
wing.
with defensively, now he's moving from a weak Eastern Conference of guards to a Western Conference full of guards.
Talk about
I can name guards: Tony Parker, Damian Lillard, Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook.
Right.
The list goes on and on and
You're
on. So
talking.
how does Rondo fit into that? Where does he fit into the equation of can he defend a Damian Lillard? Can he defend a Steph Curry? Can he defend a
Now-
Russell Westbrook if he's a great defender?
He did
Now,
it
in
the-
regards to that, you have to understand those guards you just named. Those are the type of guards any given night.
They're gonna explode.
Any given night they can explode.
who
So you
can
can't
stop
judge
them?
it based off of if he's going to shut them down.
But
It-
you see,
it's-
here's the thing.
no, but-
but you see, is that he has like he's guarding them now.
So if he can't shut them
but
down,
it's not going to be
Okay.
it's not going to be a complete lockup type
Right, it
situation.
should be a good
Nobody
team
can completely
defense.
lock up on them. It's a matter of tenacity, keeping that pressure up,
Right.
the mindset and the approach to defense.
Exactly.
But to quote George Gervin, the best defense is offense. So if he can't shut them down, listen, no great players can shut other great players down. It really boils down to who scores more. He can't score at a high level.
He got
All
a
those
team that
guards
can.
can score at a high
But
level.
Mike,
But
he
you
has
see,
a
he
team
doesn't.
that
He
can,
doesn't. He
though.
has a team. doesn't
Again,
He has
again.
shooters.
Well, now we can switch up. See, when Jameer Nelson and Devin Harris was there, we can't double. We can double now because he can't shoot.
Okay.
So what happens when we decide, okay, Monte's hot, let's double him, let's let Rondo run around? He has to get a basket now.
Okay. All right. So in essence, and finally, you guys don't agree that he doesn't make the Mavs better. Mike says he doesn't make them better. You don't think he?
No, I think he makes them better,
makes
just
them better.
not just
They're
not
the same.
automatically.
He's not
Automatically.
championship.
Yeah.
He's not.
It's not
He's not
championship.
making
No.
It's not championship.
He
for
makes
them.
them better.
He makes them better. Does
Championship
he
contender?
Make them better. In
They were
terms
already
of,
contenders.
Yeah.
does
So if
he
they
make
were
them
already
No, I'm talking about
climb in the standings?
You would think a trade like that means they're now the favorites. So if he's not making them the favorite, what was the purpose of the trade?